Yeah, it's John G. Sutton here. Tales from the Jails. First of all, you've got to eat one of these for Christmas. It's an essential item next to the turkey. Between the turkey and the stewed apple and the stuffing, you get one of these. That'll put you off your Christmas dinner. Get it on Amazon. Anyway, here we are. Well, I talked today about gender recognition. You get a certificate now. Did you know? Oh, yeah, well, it can't quite yet because it's not been passed into law. But according to the Scottish Parliament, they're going to have an ability for anybody to identify as... any man can go and say, well, I'm now identifying myself as a woman and I want a certificate. So you get a certificate to say that you are not, in fact, your gender has changed. You're not a man. You are, in fact, you've got to be, under the new law, the Gender Recognition Act, you've got to be identified as a woman. So you could go to the swimming baths and get yourself into the ladies' changing rooms. There's my certificate of recognition. I'm a lady, and perv away. I don't think I'd get away with it, do you? They say, well, if you're a lady, why have you got this hairy face? So, well, some ladies got hairy faces. I'm just one of them. They might say, but you don't sound like a lady. I really do, you know. I love a baby sham. That's the kind of thing, isn't it? Yeah. No, seriously. I'm not against people who are LGBT. Just let them get on with their lives and I'll get on with mine. You know, I don't interfere with other people's way of thinking or acting or undertaking their proceeds, but I don't want them interfering with mine. I'm personally not of that persuasion. Although I have seen one or two of these naughty films that you get on, is it YouTube or something like that? Yeah. And I think, you know, I could do that. I probably could, once upon a time. But anyway, listen, folks, gender recognition certificates. The British government are saying that they may object to this becoming law. It has to go before the King to receive the signing, you know, to be put into law. They're going to object to that, I believe, because they say it will make it impossible to deal with men who are presenting themselves as females in the prison system. And it's specifically the prison system which would prove problematical. In 1975-76, there was an inmate on C2 landing who was an obvious male who had been raping people, raping women, and a notorious individual, and he told me and started to dress as a woman, made himself a dress out of a bedsheet, painted it up with paints that he got from the art class, and was parading round the landings naked underneath this frock, except he didn't look anything like a woman, looked like a man, and it had all the attributes that one usually associates with the male gender, and one of them being an enormous erection which was poking up the front of the dress. That was the Cambridge rapist, by the way, Peter Cook. If you've never seen an image of Peter Cook, go onto Google, type in Peter Cook, click search, and go on the images. I mean, does he look like the kind of lady you would like to take to bed? Well, look, Peter Cook once grabbed hold of me, and I don't look like a girlie, I don't think, do I? Not yet, anyway. But he grabbed hold of me. Kiss me, Mr. Sutton. I love you, Mr. Sutton. Kiss me. Whew, I tell you, I nearly got raped by the Cambridge rapist. And he got quite some equipment, I tell you. Not very nice. I introduced him to the cell door, head first, boosh, on his way back in. Then I slammed the door shut. All the staff were pissing themselves laughing at this. Hey, kiss me, Mr. Sutton, everywhere I bloody went in Wormwood Scrubs. We love you, Mr. Sutton. Yeah. Anyway, so that's what's going to happen. I believe that the British government is going to object to this because there's going to be a problem with men applying for a gender recognition certificate as females, claiming that they are no longer men, they want to be identified as a woman. There is one certain thing, that I find that you've got to have if you're a man. And let me show you a picture. You need a willy. Are you sitting comfortably? There we are. That's a willy. William Shakespeare. To be or not to be? That is the question. Do you have a willy or do you not have a willy? If you have a willy, then you is a man. Lovely boys. Yeah. My impersonation of Windsor Davies. You lovely boys. Well, the problem they're going to have is when it comes to the strip searches, all right, take your clothes up, we're going to search you here. Whoa! What's that? Hey, Elizabeth. Where did you get that? Shouldn't be laughing. It's not funny, is it? Eh? But seriously, people who are LGBT, I bless them. And I have a cousin who's one of the big leading lights in Great Britain in the LGBT movement. And I fully agree that she's entitled to do that. And I support her efforts. But in this respect, you can't have men just identifying themselves as women, because there's been instances of men who have done that and been put into female prisons, and they've impregnated a number of the female occupants, the real female occupants. The ones that haven't got a Shakespeare. Anyway, it's that time. It's the festive season, isn't it? Yeah. Stop that! Somebody's ringing the song dinger. Oh, must be me. I know what we're going to do. We're going to sing a song for Christmas. You've been warned. If you stick it around after this, you're expecting something. Well, there is something I've done here. The 12 Days of Christmas, yeah. I've kind of rewritten it, yeah, just a little bit, for the festive season on Tales from the Jails. This is the 12 Days of Christmas as reconceived by John G. Sutton. On the first day of Christmas, the governor brought to me Charles Bronson free. On the second day of Christmas, the governor brought to me 2 padded cells and Charles Bronson free. On the third day of Christmas, my governor brought to me 3 bent screws, 2 padded cells and Charles Bronson free. On the fourth day of Christmas, the governor brought to me 4 nonce cases, 3 bent screws, 2 padded cells and Charles Bronson free. On the 5th day of Christmas, the governor brought to me 5 Norman Browns, 4 nonce cases, 3 bent screws, 2 padded cells, and Charles Bronson free. On the 6th day of Christmas, the governor brought to me 6 iron bars, 5 Norman Browns, 4 nonce cases, 3 bent screws, 2 padded cells, Charles Bronson free. On the 7th day of Christmas, the governor brought to me 7 cell doors, 6 iron bars, 5 Norman Browns, 4 nonce cases, 3 bent screws, 2 padded cells, and Charles Bronson free. On the 8th day of Christmas, the governor brought to me 8 piston soups, 7 cell doors, 6 iron bars, 5 Norman Browns, 4 nonce cases, 3 bent screws, 2 padded cells, and Charles Bronson free. On the 9th day of Christmas, the governor brought to me 9 liquid coshes, 8 piston soups, 7 cell doors, 6 iron bars, 5 Norman Browns, 4 nonce cases, 3 bent screws, 2 padded cells, and Charles Bronson free. On the 10th day of Christmas, the governor brought to me 10 POA grasses, 9 liquid coshes, 8 piston soups, 7 cell doors, 6 iron bars, 5 Norman Browns, 4 nonce cases, 3 bent screws, 2 padded cells, and Charles Bronson free. On the 11th day of Christmas, the governor brought to me 11 bums a twitching, 10 POA grasses, 9 liquid coshes, 8 piston soups, 7 cell doors, 6 iron bars, 5 Norman Browns, 4 nonce cases, 3 bent screws, 2 padded cells, and Charles Bronson free. On the 12th day of Christmas, the governor brought to me 12 Paul Sykes, 11 bums a twitching, no wonder, 10 POA grasses, 9 liquid coshes, 8 piston soups, 7 cell doors, 6 iron bars, 5 Norman Browns, 4 nonce cases, 3 bent screws, 2 padded cells, and Charles Bronson free. Let the bastard out. All right, there you go. That's it. Hope you enjoyed that, folks. Tales from the Jails. Don't forget to buy my book for Christmas. It's an essential next to the turkey. Yeah, there we go. That's it. We'll speak again.